Mike Trout, the best baseball player without a doubt in the past 10 years, has a ton of accolades under his name. He's got MVPs, he's got all-star votings, he's got gold gloves, but the one thing this man is missing, the one knock on this man's career, is his postseason appearances and record. Now, that's not to blame him. This man has single-handedly carried the Angels franchise the past 10 years. Now he has Shohei Ohtani to help lighten the load a little bit, but we're going to give our friend Mr. Trout a little bit of a boost to make sure he wins a World Series ring before he retires. So that is the goal of this video. We want Mike Trout to win a World Series before he retires at the end of his career. We're going to play with the stats a little bit. Granted, he's already at 99 in the game. We're going to show you his stats in a minute, but we're going to make sure that this Angels team does what it needs to do. Bring home the hardware for Mike Trout. So as you can see, Mike Trout is already a 99 overall. His hitting stats are pretty much near maxed out. You know, a little bit under where they could be maxed out. Speed's perfect. This is a great card. I mean, I don't need to tell you guys that, but we're gonna boost everything. 99 everything. Make sure the game rewards this man, because this man deserves a World Series ring, arguably more than anyone else in the game. That's all we're going to do in this franchise. We're just going to touch Trout's stats. We're not going to do anything else with the team. We're going to let the computer handle all that, and hopefully that'll be enough to bring the Angels home a hardware. So these are Mike Trout's stats before the boost. Boost is stealing. Maybe he'll join the 40-40 club, maybe even the 50-50 club, who knows. Base running aggressiveness. All right, all the stats are boosted. Let's check out the good old attributes wheel, and there it is, 99 everything. Looking at his MLB, or looking at his attributes on here, 99 everything. So we're gonna simulate season one. I think we're gonna go halfway. We're gonna simulate to the All-Star break, see how Mike Trout and the team is doing, and then we're gonna go season by season. So stay tuned, say some prayers, because this GOAT needs a ring. Okay, we are at the All-Star break. We are 15 games above 500, so I think Mike Trout's been doing the job. Let's head on over to the stats. Let's see how he's looking. This man is batting .360 with a .442 on base percentage, 26 stolen bases, 28 home runs, 34 doubles at the break. This man is on pace to put up an insane year. The team is looking good. Shohei's doing his thing too, so this is looking promising. Maybe we could do it year one, I don't know, but we will see. We will sim to the end of the regular season, see how the Angels finish up the year. Okay, we finished up the regular season 93 and 69. We did make the playoffs. It looks like we are playing the Guardians the first round. Let's see how Mike Trout did in his first year, all boosted, and he finishes the year with an insane year. He kind of cooled off home run rise, same with stolen base. His average in OBP dipped a little from the All-Star break, but still an insane year. 44 doubles, 42 homers, 35 stolen bases, hits the 30-30 club, just misses the 40-40 club. But I did see some of his stats got decreased throughout the year. Contact and power dipped a little bit, his vision dipped a little bit. We're not going to touch it. We boosted him to 99. We're going to play out the rest of his career. We are in the postseason, so let's see if Mike Trout can win it all in his first year. Okay, it is 1-1. This game all comes down to Reed Detmer. Reed Detmer, get us to the next round. And you didn't. Okay, well, year one is a failure in Mike Trout's eyes. We did not get him the ring. We did make the playoffs, which I guess is a consolation prize. So let's sim through the rest of the offseason. Let's see who wins the championship. And the Guardians, the team that beat us, beat the Mets in the 2023 World Series. I don't know if that's going to happen this year, I'm being honest, but we will advance to the offseason. Okay, so we are 5th in power, 10th in contact. We are right in the middle, rank-wise, team-wise. Let's see if we sign anyone to hopefully help Mike Trout. We did not. Shohei is gone. I didn't even see what team Shohei went to. So this is the Mike Trout show. Mike Trout is going to have to put the team on his back and carry us to a World Series. Otherwise, I don't even want to say it. I'm not even going to speak it into existence. Let's send through to the All-Star break. Let's see how we do. Hopefully this team gets a deal done for someone. Okay, so at the All-Star break, we are 52 and 40. Not bad. 12 games above 500. Let's see how our boy is doing. And just having an insane year. He's having an even better first half this year than he did last year, and his stats are dipped a little. This man has 31 home runs, 35 doubles, and 14 stolen bases at the All-Star break. An insane 362 and 450 on base percentage. Now again, like last year, he did cool off in the second half, but even if he cools off a little bit, I mean, this man is going to be putting up probably career home run numbers. Hunter Renfroe's on the IL. That does hurt us. Sandoval 11 and 2, 2.78 ERA, anchoring the staff. Taylor Ward having a good year. Brandon Drury's got to pick it up. Not much behind Mike Trout. We do have Brett Beatty, which is a nice piece. Hopefully he can develop next year or the year after, kind of towards the tail end of Mike Trout's, mid 30s, his quote unquote prime. Just out of curiosity, let's see where Shohei did end up. Okay, Shohei is on the Rangers and he is having an insane year. 11-3. Oh man, why did the Angels get rid of him? 11-3 on the mound, 2.4 ERA, 20 home runs, 318 average, 400 OBP. The Angels' best shot is with Shohei and Mike Trout on the same squad. Again, hopefully the 99 boost fixes any issues of lack of roster control this damn computer is going to do. They're not going to do us any favorites here. So let's send to the end of the regular season. Let's see how Trout finishes up the year, and hopefully we make the postseason to give Trout another shot at this ring. Rangers get a closer. How must be nice, Shohei. Need a big month of September. We got to close out strong. Our record is kind of potentially wild card worthy, and we did not make the postseason. We just missed it by a couple of games. Let's check the standings. How much did we miss it by here? Okay, we were nowhere near the division. Of course, the Rangers finished with by a landslide, thanks to, I'm sure, Shohei, and the wild card we were off by 7 games, so not really didn't really have a shot this year, but let's see how Trout did nonetheless. And he puts up an insane year, probably the best year of his career. 53 doubles, 202 hits, 54 homers. This man is like a fine wine, aging over time. 353 average and almost a 450 on base percentage. Now, if you look at the rest of his career, his actual stats, his in real life stats, non-boosted, I mean, it just goes to show you the video game numbers this man's been putting up his career. I mean, consistently 30 homers, 40 homers, 30 doubles, or always around 300 average, always above 400 on base percentage, and always above 20 stolen bases. These years he was hurt. We had the COVID year, but it's pretty crazy that even a 99 boosted Trout, yeah, it's better than his in real life stats, but not by too much. So let's sim through the offseason. Hopefully Beatty progresses. He's already up to an 80, which is love to see. Detmers is an 80. Hopefully the A's or the Angels can add some pieces. We need another bat. We definitely need a couple pieces in the rotation. Let's hope they do the job. We will sim through the entire postseason and say some prayers for Mr. Mike Trout. Soroka to the Angels. There we go, baby. 88 overall pitcher, 27 years old. That is the piece we were looking for. That is huge. All right, let's check the roster before simming to the All-Star break. And we got Trout, Soroka. This team actually is looking a little better. We also signed Jordan Hicks. This team's young and actually is a nice little core. I am surprised by the Angels. Again, not much hitting behind Trout. We got Hunter Renfroe, Brandon Drury, and Brett Beatty, who is a nice piece, but hopefully that's enough to protect Trout. Let's look at his stats heading into year 3. 99 everything. Some of his stats even went up after year 2, which is great to see. So our boost is still in full effect at age 33. Let's sim to the All-Star break. Let's see how Trout's doing. If this man improves on his last 30 home run, 30 double All-Star break, I will be extremely surprised. All right, All-Star break is here. We are sitting second behind the Rangers, only 2 games back, having a great year, 19 games above 500. Heading on to the team, Mike Trout. Just stupid numbers. 25 doubles, 25 homers, and 21 stolen bases. Slightly down from the All-Star break last year, but again on pace to have an insane year. 343 average, 448 OBP. Mike Soroka, solid. 10-6, 3.6 ERA. Sandoval doing his thing. Hunter Renfroe having a good year with Trout. 18 homers at the break. Brandon Drury, 19 homers, and Brett Beatty, 309. This man, this guy could be the key for us to win a World Series before Mike Trout retires. I'm not saying that this video is dependent upon Brett Beatty, but as of right now, this video may be dependent on Brett Beatty and how he progresses, assuming the Angels don't make any more signings. But let's sim to the end of the regular season. We're in a good spot right now to make the playoffs, and Trout's in a good spot to have another insane year. So let's sim to the end of the season. Let's see how we do. All right, wow, we made the wild card, so the Rangers must have had another insane year, but we are in the playoffs. Let's see how Trout finishes off the year before the postseason starts. little bit of a down year. He does make the 40-40 club, which we did not do in years past. 40 homers, 13 triples is up, 194 hits. So again, we're not complaining. Stolen bases is up. Trout found a little bit of speed this year in his age 33 year. Let's see how Brett Beatty finished the year. 25 homers, 285 average, up 3 points. I believe he started the year at an 80. Hunter Renfroe's got to get the average up. 31 homers is nice to see. But we do have a nice little 1-2 punch here with Soroka and Sandoval. Team's improving. The team's improving, which we do like to see. Hopefully this carries on over into the postseason. So let's go game by game. Game 1, L. Game 2, L. Oh, and we're out. Okay, it was best of 3. Jesus, I thought it was best of 5. Thinking like it was a normal playoff series. We lost 1-0 and then 5-1. Did we do anything? Did Trout batting in the 3-hole? He had a double. That's about it. Okay, well, this team needs to keep improving. We are in a good direction. Losing Ohtani is obviously hurts, but this team isn't in too bad a shape, honestly. We just got to make some offseason moves again. Need another pitcher and need a big bat behind Trout. The Guardians win another World Series. So the Guardians have, oh my God, Jose Ramirez and Andres Jimenez just insanely improved. Just an absolute filthy duo. They signed Nola. They got Clase still, Tristan McKenzie, Santander. Yeah, this team is just built to win. A bunch of guys in their prime, in their late 20s, early 30s. So it wouldn't be a surprise if this team wins 1 or 2 more, honestly, before Trout's career is over. That's the team we're gonna have to get through. Them and the Rangers, if we want to win it all. But we're just trying to get out of the damn wild card round at this point. Let's sim through the offseason. And there goes Soroka. We traded him. We traded him to the Pirates. Oh my God, why are we getting younger? We are right there. Soroka's only 28 now. I know Termarr Johnson, I believe, is a top prospect of the Pirates, but to trade Soroka, he's not even. Oh my God, I'm not liking how that offseason went. I did not see any real names who we got. We did go up a little bit in the rankings. Our pitching is still below average. Our hitting's not bad. But that is, of course, we have a 99 Trout, and Brett Beatty is still an 83. Renfroe went down a little bit. I think Drury and Renigfo went up a little bit. Team's okay. That's brutal to get rid of Soroka. I think that's really going to kill us, not having that pitcher to behind Sandoval. That's going to really kill us. But we do have the GOAT. His stats dipped a little bit. His power's decreasing a little, but that's fine. Still plenty to hit some tanks. Let's send him to the All-Star break and pray we make a move before the deadline. Okay, we got Alec Baum. Hopefully he is. Oh my God, the Guardians got Gabriel Moreno. Whoever's controlling the Guardians, God bless. They must have had a SDS coder as a Guardians fan, because they are absolutely insane in franchise mode. Okay, we're at the All-Star break. 5 games above 500. That is not promising. We're not catching Texas. We got to pray we get a wild card spot. We need a huge second half to have any shot. But Mike Trout is having a little bit of a down year. Homers are there, stolen bases are there. Average dipped a little bit. The doubles aren't there. The hits are a little below his first half averages that we've had in the years past. So is this the year, age 34, that our 99 boosted Trout starts having a dip in production? That would not be good. Brett Beatty is up. He is on the IL, but he is up 2 points, it seems. Sandoval's doing his thing, 10-3 in the rotation. Jose Suarez having a good year at the break. Reed Detmer. So, all right, maybe our rotation's not bad, but I do not see Hunter Renfroe. I do see him. He has dropped dramatically. He's down to an 82. This man is not doing us any favors. But here is Termarr. If I pronounce his name wrong, I apologize. Termarr Johnson, who we did trade Soroka for. 80 overall, A potential. Maybe I was talking bad too early on, but this guy, maybe we're gonna need a little bit of a carry towards the end of Trout's career. We're gonna need the young guys to get us over the hump. Let's sim to the end of the year. I'll be honest, things are not looking good. Let's check the wild card standings to see if we have a shot there. We are tied in the wild card. Okay, it is a tight race between 5 teams. So let's actually sim to the first off day in September. we could get a better gauge of where we're at in the playoff push. We did get Hunter Green. Oh, we traded Tamar Johnson. Okay, we do help the rotation. He is in his final year, and if there's anything this team has shown in this franchise, Hunter Green's not going to be on this team next year. He is going to be signed by someone else. So I don't know if I like that trade in the short term or the long term. That could kill us. We essentially traded Soroka for Hunter Green. Essentially, that's how I'm looking at it. The Rangers are running away with the division. That is chalked. I don't think we're catching them probably ever. But the wild card, we're 3.5 games back. So let's slow sim this. Let's see. We got the Astros to catch, the Red Sox to catch, the whole AL East and the Astros to catch. But we do play a couple of those teams, and we close out with the Astros at the end of the year. So let's sim 2 weeks. We need a big 2 weeks. See a lot of green. Okay, we probably went 500 that year. We're 2 games below 500, and I don't think we did it. Okay, we did gain a game. So let's see if we can. We need to sweep Houston right here. We need to sweep Houston, or at least take 2 out of 3, and we get swept ourselves. Okay, well, any shot at the playoffs, I think, is gone with that series. Yeah, we choked. I mean, we might not even finish this year above 500, and we finished 4 games below 500. This team is killing me. This GM of this team needs to be fired. We need a new GM ASAP. But let's see how Trouty did. In year 15, I believe the power. Oh my God, the power is DEFCON 5. We are at now. Granted, for MLB The Show, the power is good. But for Mike Trout, this is alarming. This is alarming. The contact is still decent. It is dipped a little bit. The fielding is there. But let's see if it... yeah, the average is down. Still hit 40 homers, 37 stolen bases, obviously. Great year, but the power is declining, and I think the numbers are going to show next year. That's tough to see. But Trout is 34. This man already has 500 homers. He might be able to get to 700 before retiring. But Hunter Green's looking nice. Maybe that move does pan out for us. Hopefully we keep him. Let's sim through the offseason, and let's hope we don't go through another heartbreak. Tampa against LA, and who comes out on top? The Rays. The AL in this franchise simulation is absolutely unreal. It is a gauntlet to get through them. I mean, we haven't even gotten past the first round, but man, between the Rangers, the Guardians, the Rays, it is not easy. And who retires? No one worth a crap. Clayton Kershaw into the Hall. Well deserved. One of the greatest lefties of all time. Okay, and we traded away Ranger Suarez, who I believe was our 3rd best pitcher. So those prospects better be studs. A potential absolute studs. But we will check that out when the season starts. We'll let the team Jazz to the Royals. 6-year monster deal, $25 million a year. Ty France to the Guardians. Okay, and we just traded away Jordan Hicks. This team... We progress guys, they get good, and then we trade them away for prospects. To me, they're no-name guys. Maybe they're decent in-game. We'll have to check that again once the season starts. But we are not signing anyone. I mean, we are just sitting on our hands, letting everyone sign everyone. We're content with the with our farm system filling up our team and just wasting away the greatest MLB The Show player, a boosted 99 Trout, which is a damn shame. All right, we are in the regular season. Trout is still a 99, but again, the power numbers dipping is concerning. We do keep Hunter Green, which is good. How long? Okay, this is his last year, so we need a monster year. We did get Randy Arozarena, which is a nice bat behind Trout. Okay, I got the Suarez confused. I apologize. We have Jose Suarez still. Ranger Suarez is a bullpen piece, so we did lose him, unfortunately. But we do have, honestly... Again, I know I've said this all video, the whole video, but the core of the team actually isn't bad. I understand the team is, clearly making sure they are decent even after Trout leaves. But we do have some nice pieces, B potential, and some A potential young guys. We just need some of them to progress. Just we need it all to come together just for 1 year, for the love of God. So you know the deal. Before we go ahead to the All-Star break, I've been meaning to do this. Let's check out the awards. Let's see if I'm curious to see if Mike Trout is a 3-year MVP back-to-back champ, in a row. His last year was his worst year, but still, it'd be tough to imagine someone in the AL having a better year than Trout. So let's see. Okay, Shohei and Judge won it 2 years. Trout didn't win it in 24. I believe he won in 23 as well. And Shohei is just putting up. We got to check out Shohei's numbers. We had this man on our team. All we had to do was re-sign him, and we couldn't do that. And this man is winning MVPs. This man is probably winning Cy Youngs too. Let's see. 26-3 last year. Holy. 20-7. 61-21 since leaving the Angels. 200 strikeouts every year, sub 3 ERA every year. This is insanity. And that's a we didn't even boost Shohei Ohtani, and he's putting up video game numbers, almost 40 home runs every year. This man had 62 doubles in 2024. How did Trout win the MVP? 19 stolen bases, 400 OBP pretty much. Oh my God, we had to win it that first year. We had to win it when Shohei was on the team, but the game didn't want us to win it. That is how the season goes. Whoa, wait a minute. Am I reading this right? We're the fourth overall team in the league, fourth in contact, second in power. Who am I looking? I mean, I don't know about that. Ninth in pitching, projection wise, heading on into the year. The game thinks we are going to make it a deep run. We're probably going to make the championship series based on this game, I guess, assuming things go according to plan, and we hope they do. So again, let's head to the All-Star break, check in on Trout, check in on the team, and we will see where we're at. Whoa, who did we just get? Traded with the Blue Jays. Okay, we are 51-40 at the break. We absolutely smoked Texas this game. We got to see how Trout did. 18-1. Shohei went 0 for 4. That is deservedly so. Trout only 1 for 3, but oh my God, is that Salvi Perez batting behind Trout? Look at this box score we got here. Lineup's looking pretty good. Lineup is looking solid. Let's head on over to the stats before we just look at the box score here. Okay, and Trout, oh my God, his power is in the 60s. His power is in the 60s against lefties. His power and contact have dipped into the 80s for all the other stats. The only 90 stat he has left is 97 stealing, which is pretty crazy considering the man is 35 years old. So I guess he still maintains the speed pretty well. But let's see his stats at the break, and I called it last year. The dip is happening. The average is tanking. 280 for any other player. That is a hell of a season for Trout. Not up to par, but on the flip side, 22 doubles, 17 homers, 24 stolen bases. Still having a great year at the break. Hunter Green not having a great year so far. Arozarena, this signing, batting .332, 22 homers, 14 steals, is a protection Trout needs to hopefully head us on into the postseason. I can speak, I swear. Brett Beatty, we need the average up a little bit. The rotation isn't too bad, actually. Teams looking, he had to have been injured. 301. 123 at bats. I was talking a lot of shit about this GM. I'm not gonna lie, but this team's not too bad. So let's see where we are at in the MVP race first. Okay, Ryan McMahon is batting .406. Dear God. Oh my God. This man better get PED testing every single day. .406 at the break. This man is looking to shatter records. And Shohei just having an insane year. I mean, 8-2. 16 homers, 7 triples. Just pains me to look at Shohei. We had him. Let's him to the end of the regular season. Well, hold on. Let me stop. Let's see where we are at in the standings first. We are 2.5 games behind the Mariners. The Rangers are somehow 1 game under, even with Shohei, so that is good to see. Maybe we are starting to pass the Rangers. We also are in the lead for the wild card. So let's send to the beginning of September. Let's see where we are at in the playoffs, and hopefully we don't need to stress about making it to the postseason. Okay, we had a really rough month right there. That is not good. We are 5 games above 500. August was not good to us. We absolutely tanked in August, which a team cannot do heading into the playoffs. We are now number 3. The Rangers have passed us. They did not like us talking bad about them. Hopefully the wild card, we had 3 games back. We absolutely choked in August. We need a monster September to really make up for that. That starts right here, and we win 6 in a row. What an answer by this team. Let's see where we are at. Okay, we overtook the Rangers, still behind the Mariners, but we are tied for the wild card. This is going to come down to the last game of the year. So we will go week by week. Huge week. Oh my god. 13 games above 500. We are still tied for the wild card. Only a half game above the Rangers, and I think we play them second to last series of the year. So let's sim this Twin series. We need a huge sweep, and we take 2 out of 3. That is good enough for us. Okay, we're gonna sim this Ranger series 1 by 1 because in the standings right now, we have a half game on the Rangers. We are 1 game behind the Mariners, and there's a 4-way tie for the wild card, with the Rangers being a half game back. We got 3 AL East teams and 2 AL West teams, with the Orioles not far behind. The AL East beating up on each other as always. So let's go game by game. Come on, Jose Suarez. 15 and 8 against Logan Webb, and we lose. Okay, Reed Detmers against David Peterson, and we win. There we go. The rubber match. Patrick Sandoval against Brock Porter. This should be a no-brainer, and we lose 9-8. Dear God. Okay, we got to sweep the Rockies. There's no doubt about it. We need to sweep the Rockies. Okay, that is huge win out of Jose Barrios. Come on, Hunter Green, let's show why we got you, and you take an L. All right, let's see where we're at to the last game of the year. We are 1 game behind the Mariners, and we are 1 game behind the wild cards, so this is a must win. This is a must win to get into the postseason. No pressure. Jose Suarez, 15 and 9, 3.17 ERA against Giancarlo Santana. No one knows who that is, and we lost. You got to be kidding me. Did our bullpen blow this? Why do I feel like our bullpen blew this game here? Trout 2 for 5, did all he could. Damn, 251 average. That is painful to see. I guess Suarez kind of blew it, giving up 4 runs, but oh my god, another year we do not make the postseason with Trouty. Oh, that is painful. All right, let's sim through the postseason. See who wins it. Probably an AL team, and the Rays again win the World Series. The AL is just an insane, just absolute brawler of a league. And Trout, the decline has started. The decline has started at a ripe age of 35. 60 power, 70 other hitting stats, 80 fielding, 97 steal, but the overall has dipped into 96. Things are looking rough. Trout still has a couple good years still in him. I'm confident in that, but I don't have confidence in this team getting the guys we need. I don't know if that would ever happen in the bigs. Edwin Diaz to the Padres, 2 years. Okay, all right, there we go, baby. There is a closer, Johan Duran, who I assume is still good at age 30. Hopefully still throwing gas. 1.8 for ERA, 90 overall. I hope to God that slides in at our closer. And the Mariners get Matt Olson, Camilo Duvall to the Guardians. Again, the AL, Ryan, the AL just, we're just signing everyone. What is the NL doing? I don't think the NL signs anyone as they take away our top pitcher. Come on, guys. Again, like I said earlier, we take 1 step forward signing Duran, 2 steps back losing our ace in Hunter Green. All right, let's head on over to the roster. Again, the team dipped. We're still a top 10 team somehow, but the pitching has absolutely taken a nosedive thanks to our wonderful GM making the shots up there. Duran does slide in. He takes Hunter Green's spot as the second best player on the team, best pitcher, but we do, again, Beatty's progressed nicely. Rosarena's solid, so, you know, we got a nice rotation. We got a lineup, part of the lineup, decent front end of the rotation, but I don't think that's enough to get us over the hump. I really do not. We need some guys to just have career years, and you know, we need these guys to dig deep this year, because this is probably the worst team we've had since Trout's earlier years of his career in this simulation, and this team can't even say above 500. All right, at the All-Star break, we are sitting. Yep, playoffs are not looking promising this year. Trout is down to a 90. He's not even the best player on the team overall. Dear God, he is having actually a decent year. 17 homers at the break, 288 the average is up, still 13 stolen bases. Again, still an above average player, still a pretty damn good player, stat wise, MLB The Show wise, ratings wise. But just not cutting out. Duran having an insane year, and look at this. Look at all these snowflakes. This is not what you want to see. Two of our pitchers, 2 of our starters in the lineup. He's having a down year at 240. Rosarena's batting 213. This is why the team just isn't cutting it. Is not cutting it, boys. This is sad to see. We had such hope with Trout. The team was looking promising for a couple of years, and just, again, the story of this video is one step forward, two steps back with this Angels GM and team not giving Mike Trout anything he needs. Yep, 4 games under, we did not make the playoffs. Just out of curiosity, let's see who did make it. Tampa, Texas, the usual suspects. Cleveland, of course. Let's see how Trout finished up the year. This man is now the 3rd best player on the team at an 88. The average went up. He actually had a better year this year than he did in 2027. Average float around 300. His average float around 300. Stolen bases were up. RBIs were up. Homers were up. Doubles were up. Triples were up. Hits were up. Okay, maybe Trout has found the fountain of youth in age 36. I don't know how many more years this man has got. Hopefully, he should be able to hit 600 homers next year. Maybe he'll close on 3,000 hits towards the end of his career, but that is besides the point. Again, the goal of this video is to win a ring, and we are nowhere near that. We can't even make the damn playoffs. Let's sim through the offseason. Let's actually see who won some awards. Anyone? Where did please don't tell me Hunter Green won anything. Hunter Green won the damn Cy Young award the year after we got rid of him. I wanted to say that heading into the awards. I had a feeling that either Shohei was going to have a dominant year or, of course, Hunter Green. And this man left our team, went up in an overall, and won the Cy Young. Insane. I mean, the Angels just... they just know how to ruin Mike Trout's career.
Stop! He's already dead!
By a wide margin, the Rangers have taken a turn for the worse, which we are not complaining about. But O'Neal Cruz is dipping a little overall-wise. Edward Cabrera, there we go, 3.39 ERA. Let's check on our boy Mike Trout. Oh, God, we are scrolling. He is no longer in the 80s. He is a 77. He is in AAA. He is in AAA. Sound the alarms. This man has... he wasn't having a great year. 215, 282 on base percentage. We're moving his ass back up to the MLB. This video is about Mike Trout. I don't care. We're going to see if we could get him into the MLB and at least finish out this year. Hopefully the computer doesn't downgrade him back there. We'll simulate till the first week of August to see where he's at to finish out. Maybe we'll make a deal at the deadline. Okay, we got 2 guys from the Rays. No clue if they're any good. All right, Mike Trout's in the major still, and he had a little bit of a pick-me-up. This is the year, boys. Age 38. This is the year. The decline of Mike Trout. He's just not gonna... I'm at a loss for words. He visited the Fountain of Youth. He found the Fountain of Youth. That fountain's long gone. 37 power against lefties. The stealing's still there, but 60 field, 60 for the rest of the hitting stats. Hopefully we can limit to the postseason. Hopefully Mike Trout is a postseason hero like he wasn't last year. But we just got to get there. We just got to make the playoffs, and anything can happen. All right, let's see. Heading into the last week of the season. 15 games up, 4.5 game lead on the Astros. So let's sim through this Mariners series, and we lose 2 out of 3. This team just doesn't want to make it. We have 4 games. We just can't get swept. Okay, there we go. We should have clinched. Yeah, we definitely clinched the division. All right, so that's good. This will be our best seeding. Yeah, this is our best seeding heading on into the playoffs. Finally, we're in a best of 5. So let's see who we are going up against in the playoffs. We're going up against the Astros, our inner division opponent. We'll sim through the first 2 games, 1-1. Jose Suarez, come on, baby. I was just giving you so many compliments in the offseason. You get shut out. Okay, and we go again, and we have been eliminated. What am I going to have to do? Did Trout even play in any of these games? He did not. Oh, God, I'm scared to check Mike Trout's stats. Finish the year 243. He is 3 homers away from 600 home runs, 2,800 hits. 3 homers. God, please have him in the MLB for just a little bit. At least hit 600 homers. The Braves, finally an NL team wins the World Series. Mike Trout may be retiring here shortly, fellas. He didn't this year, thank God. But it may be coming up. The inevitable is happening in front of our eyes. The downfall of Mike Trout.
2 hours later.
All right, so sim through the season. We'll call Mike Trout up if we do make the playoffs somehow, but we may have to. Mike Trout is definitely the guy who maybe just wants his 2 home runs before he retires. Okay, the team is floating around 500, so we might be in the playoff. We might be in the wild card hunt at least. Not really checking because obviously Trout isn't even up. I don't have any stats to check, but a big August and a big September, of course, will help. And that is a strong second half of August, but again, I don't think we have enough wins to squeak in. Okay, whoa, we do squeak in. Okay, whoa. Calm down. All right, and we can't even do it because it sims right through. There it is. God, I just wanted to put Trout on a postseason roster, but that's it. Sim through the postseason. Rangers, of course, win again. This has to be the year Trout. How? This guy is killing me. This man is holding on. This man might be 50 years old before he retires. Oh my God, Mookie Betts in the hall. He is in our single A. This man's... This guy is so far from the majors. I think it's best to call it. He is 44 years old. Mike Trout finished his career with 598 home runs, 590 doubles, so close to 3,000 hits, 304 average with a 408 on base percentage. The numbers he was putting up when we first juiced him were insane. He had 4 great years, and then the decline started happening right around when he hit his mid-30s, which is unfortunate. We didn't get him the ring. We barely made it to the postseason, honestly, in his career, which is sad to see. But that's a boosted Mike Trout video. Let me know in the comments down below if you like these kind of player sims or player locks of careers. I plan on doing more. I did have fun doing this. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Mike Trout the ring. I blame the GM solely. Again, the theme of this video: 1 step forward, 2 steps back for this Angels computer controlled franchise. As always, thanks for checking out the video and checking out the channel. Catch you guys next time.